Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to a What's New in the U. And today we are recognizing Elliott Counseling Group. My name is Darius White, and I am the Economic Development Coordinator for the City of Urbana. And you are tuning in to What's New in the U. Today I would like to start off with Kevin Elliott. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us what it is that you do with the company?
Hi, I'm Kevin Elliott, and I am pretty much retired from the company currently, but I started the business way back in 2002 and went from doing most of everything there to delegating to where now I just consult now and then.
Understand. Sandra, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Sandra Otten. I'm Kevin's wife, and I was the person that he did a lot of delegating to, but not to 2012. So he ran the business himself from 2002 and started expanding. And then in 2012, I came on as CE and came on to learn the business, and then moved into the position of CEO, and I ran the business. And I'm still at the head of the business, keeping things moving, mostly by hiring Lainey. I'll let you introduce.
Great. Well, Lainey, can you please introduce yourself and tell us what it is that you do?
Yes, well, I'm the newest delegatee. I'm Lainey Emmons-Topping, and I am the Chief Operating Officer at Elliott Counseling Group. So I've been here for 3.5 years now, but I really oversee the entire movement of the company. I plan business growth. I focus on contracting and negotiations in terms of reimbursements with insurance companies, and just ensuring we're always providing quality services to the community.
Excellent. Well, it's wonderful to have all three of you with us today. Thank you for your time, and thank you for coming and presenting on some information regarding Elliott Counseling Group. So Kevin, can you tell me, I know that the business started in 2002. What prompted you to start Elliott Counseling Group?
Well, by that time, I had been working in the field about 20 years and doing mostly clinical work, but for the last 5 years prior to opening the practice, I had moved into administration at a local psych hospital and was the director of all their clinical programs. And ironically, I thought I wanted to do less administrative work. So I started my practice, and fortunately, it was real successful pretty quickly. And so I started hiring people and ended up doing more and more administrative work. My joke at the time was that I would run the company instead of going to the bathroom, because I was a full-time therapist too. But anyway, it all worked out fine. I had a little office at the Lincoln Building in downtown Champaign, kept renting more offices, and we bought a building, and then we started renting some more, bought another building, and it's just really taken off beyond our wildest expectations.
That's great. And with the new new location in Urbana, we do have a welcome from Mayor Marlin. At this time, I'll allow her to welcome you all to the new location.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mayor Diane Wolf Marlin. Thank you for inviting me to attend today's virtual ribbon cutting ceremony. I really regret we couldn't all be together on this occasion, but I am pleased to welcome Elliott Counseling Group to the Philo Road Business District and to congratulate you, Kevin and Sandra, on your accomplishment. Elliott Counseling Group has passionately served our greater community since 2002 by providing compassionate mental health care. I'm confident with this new space, your business will be able to continue the important work that you are doing in our community. And I am especially pleased that you've chosen to invest in the Philo Road corridor. I wish you success. Thank you again for choosing to help strengthen and reinvent Urbana.
So, Sandra, can you tell me, why did you all choose to open a new location in Urbana?
Well, yes, I can tell you, because it was a very thoughtful decision. We had already had a office in Champaign and one in Tuscola, but it's a very small office in Tuscola, but a thriving business in Champaign. And as we were growing, there's three things you have to kind of keep in the air when you're managing the company. Do we have enough office space? Do we have enough therapists? Do we have enough clients? And those balls were always, being juggled as we were growing. And right away, once we moved into our new building in Champaign, we realized, well, this is going to serve us for a year or two, but then we're going to need something else. And then we started looking for a business, a location in Urbana. And we looked long and hard, and we were determined to find one in Urbana, not in Savoy, not in Champaign. We're kind of Urbana people. And we all three live in Urbana, and we just wanted to be in Urbana. And we wanted to serve the community, and we just wanted to support Urbana. So we kept looking, and we worked with a contractor to help us find a building, and we're very happy to have found a building to renovate, to not have to put a building to use that was already there. That was important for us, just ecologically speaking, just good for the environment, to not just raise an old building and start from scratch like a lot of people do. But we actually took a building that was existing and built it like a new building. So we built it all to our own specifications and made it so it was just a great therapy office. We haven't been able to use it very much because of the pandemic, but we hope to put it to good use. We are using it actually for a little pod school for our employees' children who are getting assistance in their schooling there. But we have a perfect, all the soundproofing, all the things that you needed to make a perfect therapy office. So it was really fun designing a building and having it fitted like that for Urbana.
That's great. And always we're excited to hear that our own residents are wanting to stay in Urbana and open businesses in Urbana. And I've gotten the opportunity to drive by, and it really looks amazing. It pops, it stands out. The facility just looks great. So again, congratulations on that. And just a follow-up question for you. Can you just tell why Elliott Counseling Group is important for our community here in Urbana?
Yes, I can. Well, the numbers kind of speak for themselves, and how much services we do provide. And, we're kind of unique in that we are like almost like a hybrid between a private practice and a community mental health center. So a lot of private practices, they're very narrowly focused, and they only accept the highest paying insurance, perhaps, or, they just have a very narrow focus. We're a growth business. We're kind of focused on being able to serve as many of the needs of the community as we can. And so the unique thing about Elliott Counseling, really one of the unique things, is that we accept all insurance, whether they're good payers or bad payers. We accept all insurance, and we don't say, no, we're not going to take you because of this or that reason. We really do try to provide services to everyone. We have a huge staff right now. We have over 35 therapists right now. And so we really try to cover the gamut from children through seniors and every kind of a mental health issue. So we're kind of a one-stop shop. You don't have to worry about, are they going to be able to match me up with somebody who accepts my insurance, with someone who has hours available for me. We have therapists who work evenings and weekends, and or more evenings, but some weekends. And so that's really the way we service the community. Even take it one step further, for people who have no insurance at all, or have Medicare, Medicaid, which we do take Medicare, but Medicaid, which we can't take, we do have Bridging the Gap services. And that is a service that we offer on a sliding scale for folks that aren't able to provide us with insurance to use to do the billing. We do have a sliding scale that really is really super reasonable, better as good as any community mental health centers.
I know a goal from the outset was to be able to say yes to any need anybody called about, and we still do that.
I love that mission to say yes. That's truly amazing that you all are so accepting and that you all provide so much service to our community. Lainey, can you kind of give us a little bit more details on those services that you all provide?
Yeah, absolutely. So we do provide mental health services, right? So talk therapy services. We offer that for children, families, adults, couples. There's that wide array, right? It can be anything from a chronic mental illness to something like a different phase in life. You've graduated college, you've lost your husband, a divorce. So we offer emotional support and mental health counseling during those times. Additionally, we also provide group therapy. We provided group support during the early phases of the pandemic. We also offer it for specific things like anger management or DBT when it's needed in the community.
Play therapy.
Yeah, we do offer play therapy, which is play therapy with kids or people who it might be appropriate for. So a therapist leads a session with using games or toys to really help a child express themselves if they don't quite have the language to do so.
Wonderful. I mean, it honestly does sound like you all are just a one-stop shop and provide everything for all ages and all services that are needed. Is there anything else that you would love for the community to know about Elliott Counseling Group?
One thing that Lainey is responsible for, she really connected us with some nurse practitioners. So we actually do offer medication management now, which is also quite unique in the community and something that was really needed. So we have, Lainey, you tell them about that service.
Yeah, absolutely. So currently we have 3 nurse practitioners, one who sees children specifically. So she specializes in pediatrics, behavioral health. Then we have 2 nurse practitioners who also see adults. So they really focus on whole body health, but they can also provide the psychotropic medication. So those behavioral health medications, whether it's for ADHD, anxiety, depression, they can help manage those and support you, because sometimes it's not just that medication you need. You also might need certain nutrition counseling, different blood levels checked. And so they can support you in that way. We realized it was really needed in the community because to get into larger facilities here in town for behavioral health medications, psychiatrists, et cetera, it can be a 6-month wait. And that's not always the most helpful when you're needing those medications. It really can set you up for a really bad situation.
It also allows you, the nurse practitioners, to work hand in hand with the therapist, because the research shows that the best treatments are talk therapy, and when you need it combined with medication, but not medication alone or talk therapy. If you need both, then, you know, to be able to have them both under one roof is really a great advantage too.
Okay. And it's totally understandable that that beautiful facility hasn't been able to be utilized as much as possible currently because of the pandemic. But can you also just provide us a little bit of how you all, what's your procedure dealing with COVID and how you all are still providing services?
So currently we are all still telehealth. So we have everybody doing video or phone sessions, what's appropriate for them and what they have access to. We did have some services in person this summer when the numbers were a little bit lower, but we took all the precautions, 6 feet, sanitizing, masks, et cetera. But currently we are still offering full services via video or phone.
Excellent. Really great information to know. We would also like to congratulate Elliott Counseling Group on receiving the City of Urbana New Development Grant. At this moment, I would like to introduce Mrs. Stephanie McMahon. She is our interim economic development supervisor, and she would like to congratulate you as being a grant recipient.
Hello, I'm Stephanie McMahon, the Economic Development Coordinator for the City of Urbana. And while I wish we could be celebrating in person, I'm so glad to send you this message of congratulations for your expansion onto Philo Road. Thank you for doing business in Urbana. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Stephanie. Also, can you all provide us with what are your days and hours of operation, or when are individuals able to receive services since you are doing it virtually currently?
Yeah, we still are having our normal schedule Monday through Friday. Monday through Thursday, we are 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. in the evening, our latest session at 8 p.m. Fridays, we have sessions as early as 8 to 4, ending at 5, and same on Saturday, 8 to 5. And those hours stay the same, whether we're in person or on video.
The good thing to know is that really 8 to 5 is the best time to call for an appointment, for an intake appointment. So all you have to do is call 217-398-9066, or you can visit elliottcounselinggroup.com. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
And you can talk to an intake specialist who will walk you through the process of being able to find the right therapist to meet your emotional needs, as well as your insurance needs and the time of day that you might need to meet, that kind of thing.
Wonderful.
We really do pride ourselves on having that compassionate care from that very first phone call all the way through your therapeutic sessions.
Okay. So you actually just provided the answer to my next question as the best forms of contact with providing your phone number and website. But also, is there anything that individuals can follow via social media, Facebook, or anything of that nature?
Yeah, we have a Facebook, an Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. But if you also want to contact us on our website, there is a live chat feature.
Oh, great. Great. And then last but not least, can we please have the address of the new wonderful facility? Even though we're not using it inside, I highly recommend people to drive by. It looks amazing. But yes, can we have that address?
Sure, it's 2001. Oh, sorry.
Go
It's
ahead.
2001 Philo Road in Urbana.
Right. It's at Philo and Harding, just down from Salt and Light.
Great. Thank you so much. Once again, I appreciate all three of you joining me today for What's New in the U. As you all now know, the new location for Elliott Counseling Group is What's New. Again, this is the city of Urbana. Just reminding you, we are nothing without you and we are stronger together. You all have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Darius.
Thank you.
Thank you.